A US Defense Department has announced the review on how to lift a ban on openly gay people serving in the American military. Under the current policy, which is known as Don't Ask, Don't Tell, homosexual soldiers are required to be discharged if it becomes public. This has cost the military careers of an estimated 13,000 people since it was introduced in 1993. Well, the Obama administration says the policy is harming military effectiveness by driving key personnel out of the armed forces if they're gay. Opponents say the current rules are working and shouldn't be changed while the US is fighting wars in Iraq and Afghanistan.
At this moment of immense hardship for our armed forces seeking to overturn the Don't Ask, Don't Tell policy. Don't Ask, Don't Tell has been an imperfect but effective policy. And at this moment, when we're asking more of our military than at any time in recent memory, we should not repeal this law.
Well, that was John McCain speaking earlier. Well, joining me now from our Los Angeles bureau is Charles Moran, spokesperson for Log Cabin Republicans, a grassroots organisation for gay and lesbian Americans. Charles, do you welcome this review?
Well, at this point in time, we're happy that the United States Congress and that the Obama administration are taking up this issue. For far too long, we've been dismissing people who are openly gay or closetedly gay in our armed forces who are providing critical services such as language translation and infantry services for a reason other than just being themselves. And unfortunately, this has put our military in harm's way. So it's high time that we're looking at this policy now.
But John McCain has made the point that military culture is very different from civilian culture. A different set of rules apply. I mean, that is the case, isn't it?
Well, one of the things in the United States military that we try to do is create a force of unity, of separating things out like race, religion, creed, and gender, and focusing completely on the mission at hand, which is defending the security of the United States. And just like all these other differences of the diversity of America, sexual orientation is just like any other type of our military, such as the integration of the military where African Americans were allowed to serve, and the same thing with women being able to fight on the front lines. Those required an adjustment period, and so will this. But at the end of the day, it's only made our military stronger and more reflective of American society.
A lot of your fellow Republicans say this is not the moment to have such a debate. The United States involved in 2 wars, you're facing a high security threat. The timing is bad. The
timing right now is absolutely key. This couldn't be the better time to do it. Right now, we're kicking out members of the military who are providing extremely important services, such as translating Arabic language from insurgents in Iraq, from being able to provide key medical services to our injured soldiers in Afghanistan. This is the time we need to keep people in the military and stop kicking people out rather than waiting until the conflict is over. We need every qualified person we have in the region. We shouldn't be kicking them out right now.
Charles Moran, thank you.
Thank you.
The province of Aceh is already one of the most conservative regions of Indonesia, having implemented Sharia law 8 years ago. But now a stricter version is being enforced by the local government.